everyone, welcome to Cramsic Reviews, and today we are looking at WFC Kingdom Warpath. So he's a deluxe figure, and he's part of the Kingdom series, although I think he's a bit of a continuation from the Earthrise series because of his tank form. So yep, here's a good rendition of the Generations Warpath that we are so familiar with back in the 80s. He's got that cartoon accurate look, and he has that shield as well as an accessory. It's part of an accessory. Now, as you know, you can see all those portholes as well in the arms and the legs and the back, so you could use them also with your weaponizers. It's kind of like a small masterpiece figure for me. So he's got head articulation. It can move up a bit. It's got that arms rotation as well. You can also spread him inwards or outwards. It's got elbow, bends the elbow, hip rotation, leg rotation as well. And it's got that knee folding and ankle tilt. And it can also move forwards and backwards for the ankle. So it's got that booty covering. As you can see, the waist swivels, rotates as well. Pretty much with all the new figures nowadays that Hasbro created, all these figures are very postable. So you could post them however you like, just based on its limitations. So now we'll try to transform him. So first I would flip out the heels and remove that accessory for now. So we flip out the heels. We start with the legs. Sorry about this flap. Let me get back to it. So basically, the legs would serve as, it's like folded in 3 parts, but every side of that would come out on front or on top of the tank once you've turned them around and rotated them according to their alignment with the top of the tank. So there's a covering there as well in the knee that you would adjust, and then you put the feet up with the heel covering as part of the tank's body there. So basically, it's half of the tank is already located in the legs of Warpath. And there you just have to clip those pegs together and avoid as much gap as you can. So basically, the trick here also is those hole pegs would be located underneath once you've transformed him correctly. And as you can see, we're just stabbing them together now. So as you can see, the white tracks and the hole pegs are all beneath. You can see visibly underneath. And then we have to make his torso like on a sitting position. And then slide down the back part, which will in turn be part of the back of the tank, including with the butt flap as a covering. And then the arms would be part of the tank's tracks on the rear part of the tank. So it's folded in one arm. Just have to flip it out so that you could elongate it, and then slide the hands inside the hole where the heel part is and clip it together. Then you just have to put out this butt flap, make it align with the tank's surface, and covering on the side, on the back of it. Just have to have a bit of something to hook it up so you could, there. Then you open the rear part of the turret and rotate the head inside and you have yourself a light tank. Whoop. Let me fix this again. Sorry about that. But yeah, there. So we have a small or a light tank. It's like based on the M551 Sheridan tank, light tank. And the shield would be placed underneath the tank as a covering in front to make it look neat. Now, don't get me wrong, I have this masterpiece vibe to it because they really made him well, very nice. And the whole tank's turret also rotate like a regular tank. And the main guns also looks up a bit. It's got wheels underneath, so you could have him rolling as well. So yeah, very good take on Generations Warpath. I mean, the IDW version that they released before was also a good figure, but this one is really a good homage to the Generation 1 Warpath in the 80s. So he's got those blast ports as well, where you can attach those blast parts. And it's a red tank, basically. It's got that Autobot logo in the middle of it, but once you transform him into a robot, you hardly see an Autobot logo on him. So yeah, here's a small light tank from the Autobots with the white tread wheels. Good rendition, very clean. So now let's try to play with him a bit and add some weaponizers just for fun. And here's 6 gun as an example. You can attach him in the back part of the tank right there with a small peg hole. And you got some missile launchers on top of the tank. Makes him look cooler. It's got that like SAM missiles as well. Double blasters. I've dropped the guns on the side as well. You can attach them. So then we attached the blast effects. Pretty much overkill, don't you think, guys? Yeah, so yeah, he's shooting at everything. Bam, boom, gazooey. That's what Warpath is known for, with his boisterous remarks and his nonsense words, or doesn't make sense when he's boisterous and he's noisy. So now here he is again in his bot mode, and we'll still try to attach those weapons as well as an example, just to show you how he is, or how he'll look cool with more weapons attached to him. So we attach again the 6 gun in the weaponizer mode. Let me fix my camera and look up a bit so you can see what I'm getting at. So basically, very cool, very playable figures. Oh yeah, nothing like too much of a weapon is not good enough. I don't know. So yeah, pretty cool mech features for Warpath. So let's try to add the blast effect in his regular gun, or his chest gun. There you go. Bam, gazoom, gazooey, bam, boom. So anyway, hope you guys like my video once again. And I really like this mini-bot Warpath being added to my Earthrise collection. I think it's, in a way, it's a continuation for Kingdom and Earthrise with these figures. And here he is with Bumblebee, Smokescreen, and Optimus Prime for size comparison. So he's a smaller deluxe Autobot compared to the regular size cars, yet he's a tank. But basically he's not a heavy tank, so he's a light tank. So there are tanks that are small. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Till then, don't forget to subscribe.